everybody. Everybody is a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm not just anybody. Baby, it's the things you do. You gotta let me be the one to take you home tonight. Special lady, I've been wanting you because I seen you on TV and in some movies. Cause everybody.
A growing number of agricultural scientists, environmentalists, government officials, farmers, and both urban and rural laymen have become increasingly alarmed over the potential vulnerability of energy-intensive systems of food and fiber production which now characterize U.S. agriculture. During the past 40 years, conventional agriculture has become increasingly dependent upon petroleum-based, chemically synthesized fertilizers and pesticides to supply plant nutrients and for crop protection. Certainly these energy-intensive technologies have contributed greatly to the U.S. agricultural productivity. However, sharply escalating production costs associated with the increasing costs and uncertain availability of energy, i.e. fuel and fertilizers, have generated considerable interest in less expensive and more environmentally compatible production alternatives, such as organic farming.
The main reason to eat organic is not because it tastes better. The pesticides used in inorganic farming can have profound effects on your health and the environment. Pesticides are particularly damaging when they are introduced into rivers, streams, and other bodies of water. This can occur when the pesticide leaches through the soil where it is applied, when it's accidentally spilled into the water, or when water runoff is contaminated, or through pesticide drift. Pesticide drift happens when sprayed particles move or drift into another area. In waterways, millions of fish are killed by pesticides each year, and other aquatic life also suffers the consequences of pesticide-contaminated water. Pesticides are also known to add to air pollution as a result of pesticide drift, and some even play a role in harming the ozone layer and contributing to global warming. Additionally, pesticides have a resistance to breaking down over time, which means that their effects can continue over a long period of time. Humans can also be adversely affected by pesticides. This has led to many people making huge lifestyle changes. Pesticides are behind many people's decision to switch to organic products and practices, especially where diet is concerned. The number of people demanding pesticide-free organic food has increased sharply in recent years as more information has been uncovered about the health risks associated with pesticides.
According to the Environmental Working Group, eating the 12 most contaminated fruits and vegetables exposes one to about 20 pesticides per day on average. One of the largest arguments for purchasing organic food has been the simple fact that organic foods contain less pesticide and pesticide residues. One study published claimed that organic foods have 1/3 the pesticides of conventionally grown foods.
For both environmental and health reasons, you should probably eat organic whenever possible. By choosing organic foods, you reduce your intake of pesticides, herbicides, and other chemicals. And you also reduce their use in farming, which in turn helps the environment. In lieu of all this information, Tyler and I realized that where you get your food greatly determines its quality. So we decided to visit it at the source, closest to Portland that is, Savi's Island. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
So we took a drive to Savi's Island to explore avenues of local farming.
On this drive, we were taken back by the natural beauty of artesian farms, the serene atmosphere, and the general feeling of doing something right.
Way cool!
We not only observed these methods, but seriously bonded during our journey.
However, upon finally approaching the farms, we realized we were out of season.
There's nothing there!
So we turned around, got yogurt, and continued to find ways of imparting this useful information to you, our viewers.
But really, Savi's is an excellent example of smart agricultural farming. due to its easy access to water, thus reducing time and money spent on complicated forms of irrigation.
Awesome!
We should all remember to swing by Sauvie Island Farms during the spring and summertime, where we can pick up our own fresh fruits and veggies grown right there on Sauvie's Island. Apart from buying produce with the organic tag or buying it right from the source like Sauvie's Island, how else can you get involved in the organic movement? Try buying from a food co-op. Not only do they have really good food, but they have a lot of nice people who are willing to tell you about it.
I'm Monica Cudio. I work at People's Food Co-op. I'm the Marketing and Membership Services Manager. So People's Co-op is unique as a business because we are owned by our community. We are always trying to improve ourselves and hold up to the ethics that we've created through our buying guidelines. And so much of that is held in place by our member owners. We have to hold integrity to these people.
More or less, our mission statement is that we as a cooperative, of course, support cooperative principles and values of our member ownership. We also are striving to create a vibrant local economy that's based on local food systems and sustainable food production, particularly organic and other forms of sustainable agriculture.